Nearly 1,000 people are homeless here in the valley by some estimates. The city of Palm Springs passed an anti-camping ordinance in hopes of connecting people on the streets with resources and getting rid of homeless encampments. They did that this past summer. Now, nearly 5 months later, News Channel 3 is checking in with local authorities and support groups on the progress they're making to help people, especially with these colder temperatures now coming up for the winter. News Channel 3's Athena Drage is here now with more on the story. Athena, we've been hearing about the resources that are going to be made available. They're coming. Are they here yet?
The resources are here, but it's still hard living outside. The people I talked with told me this time of the year is the hardest for them, as some parts of the valley reached freezing temperatures last night. But with the city's push to get more unhoused people into shelter beds, the debate is ongoing if an encampment ban is working. After talking to aid groups and authorities, I uncovered opinions are mixed. How it's hard being out on the street when it's really cold.
It's very difficult for us because the weather goes down to 30.
Sergio De La Puente has been homeless for almost 4 years. He says one of the hardest parts is sleeping outside in the winter. Local support organizations say they're also feeling the pinch as the need grows.
We do know that the homeless are coming for warmer clothes, and they're coming to be fed.
Nearly 5 months after the Palm Springs City Council passed their anti-camping ordinance, the issue still seems persistent, and reactions from locals are mixed.
What we're seeing is that there's an average of 50 to 80 individuals new coming to town. So we don't see a difference. We don't see a difference in our feeding. We see more new people coming to town. So I'm not sure if the ordinance taken effect already, if it's really done any good yet.
The measure's goal was to connect unhoused people with resources and only arrest individuals if they refused shelter beds that were open. Lieutenant Hutchinson says the department's approach to enforcement is nuanced.
We've had hundreds of arrests over the last few months. Since we started the surge again. But at the same time, we've also had a lot of successes, right? We've had a lot of people that are accepting resources. We've been able to reunite several people back with their families.
But those I spoke with say there's still not enough resources.
The overnight shelter, it's packed, 50 different people, 5 for the police department, and there's more than 55 people that want a place that's warm.
The waiting time is approximately 2.5, 3 weeks, in which you're going to be outside anyway, frozen.
Hutchinson disagrees.
They still feel like, there's still a lot of homeless people on the street and they aren't getting as many resources. What would you, say to those people?
Well, I could say that's completely inaccurate. It's very easy to get a bed space.
He says there have been multiple nights this week where beds remained open at the Palm Springs Navigation Center. Those that work closely with the population agree on one thing. It will take more than enforcement and temporary solutions to solve the crisis.
We have resource providers in the city 24/7 trying to help people. We're just one part of that puzzle, right? Trying to force people in off the street, trying to get people off the street, trying to get them the help that they need. Most are refusing. And that's really a sad state of affairs for people. So
we can't really force them or threaten them, or we can keep pushing them, but it's just going to come back around. That's all it does, It's not going to do anything. So hopefully there'll be a resolution, but like I said, it's an individual resolution.
Palm Springs police say with nearly 120 homeless arrests in November, less than 5 of those were for anti-camping crimes. News Channel 3 reached out to the Navigation Center for up-to-date shelter bed numbers, but did not hear back. If you're interested in connecting with homeless aid groups in the valley, head to our website at KSQ.com. Reporting live in studio, Athena Drage, News Channel 3.